Hello, welcome to Amazing Commute Episode 7. We are going from Popcycle Quezon City to Popcycle Greenhills in San Juan. So I'm Will from Sakay. I will be taking the bike. Pao and Josh will be taking the public transport. Leandro and Albert will be going there via car. Okay, time check. It's 9:20. Guys ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go!
So it's gonna be a fairly straightforward drive. Ayun, technically sabi ni Google Maps, mas mabilis ang mabuhay lanes and the innards, pero hindi ko siya kabisado.
Use the Sakay app. So I put Popcycle QC yung origin, tas destination, Popcycle Greenhills. Itong purple, parang ito na lang tayo, 52 minutes. QC bus. So yung okay sa QC bus, meron partnership ang Sakay with them. Nakita yung vehicle kung nasaan siya. So yan, may malapit sa atin. Sakto lang yan. O, tas libre. At least matipid tayo kahit maraming lakaran.
So this is the scout area. This is the... Kasi scout kasi puro mga scout yung mga street names. Okay. Tingin kaliwa, tingin kanan. So this is actually a very great place to bike. Kasi the streets are pretty narrow. And you have a lot of amenities here. Like example, this restaurant here, Campfire. And if you live here, it really makes sense to bike. Kasi example, sa bahay ka, tapos punta ka lang dito, mga 2 kilometro, magkakotse ka, tapos walang parking.
Wait, this is
I realized we should have been in that lane.
Yeah.
So this is one of the things that I find very exciting about driving in Metro Manila.
Getting lost.
Yeah, na really, if you find yourself in an unfamiliar area, uy, andun pala sila.
May muntikan pang madisgrasya. Nasiraan ba siya? Parang ang daming ganap lately kasi recently yung siklista, di ba? May siklista na nasa... Kaya yung ba't naman kasi nandito ang pedestrian lane sa pinaka-slope? Wala tayong sidewalk, wala tayong proper bike lanes. Paano na? Asan yung QC Bus 6? Dati may sa bagay, hindi lahat may signs eh. Pero dito na lang tayo.
9:30 a.m. So we are turning into E. Rodriguez Avenue.
The sound of angry. Tignan mo to. Akit sila lahat ng sidewalk para lang dumaan. Atras pa tayo. Atras pa. Palaki yung mga dumadaan.
Corner. Ayun, mga nagka-park ng kotse. Ito sinasabi ko, medyo delikado. And malubak. I am at Endobingo Corner, Gilmore. This one is also quite tricky kasi bihira nagbibigayan yung mga tao dito. Pero mabait naman. So the bike lane, this area medyo delikado kasi ang daming potholes.
The last time check was 9:30. It's 9:35. We basically waited 5 minutes to make the left turn.
One thing that made me start doing bike commuting and stick to bike commuting despite the loss of bike lanes is that consistent yung travel time ko. So yung kung kotse, mabilis ako 20 minutes to get to work. Madalas, traffic 50 minutes. So the range is very, very wide. But with bike, it's very consistent. So I can plan properly. Ayun, naka-bike lane yung mga truck. So kung maling oras, ayun, ito abot natin. Woo! Sing it! Kaya naman.
There was a House of Representatives report from 2024 na citing TomTom statistics naman from 2023.
That we have the worst traffic.
Yeah, we have the worst out of, what is that, 380 metropolitan areas in 55 countries. And it's worse, and it's the worst, and it's still getting worse. Some people spend the equivalent of, 20 days, I think, in traffic. You lose 20 days of your life in a year in traffic.
So dati dito, may mga bollards. 2023 August, the San Juan City government, at the advice of the MMDA, to improve the travel time of the cars, remove the bollards.
Commuting para malaman nila yung mga dapat solusyonan.
And dapat data-driven talaga. Tama na tong based on feelings, based on based on cars. Parang lagi na lang priority yung sasakyan.
We came up with Sakay.ph because, number one, we got fed up with traffic. Alam namin na yung solusyon para sa traffic ay hindi magdadagdag ng mas maraming linya, hindi magdaradag ng mas maraming motor o ng kotse, pero i-reduce ang dependency natin sa kotse. So to get people out of cars and look for alternative means of transportation. And so far, the best way to relieve traffic congestion is to promote mass transit. Of course, alternatives also mean, like for example, cycling, which is a very good way to resolve the last mile issue. Right now, we are at Wilson, corner Ortigas. So the time right now is 9:40.
Napaka-scary na scary talaga.
Tao nagmamadali.
Ito na. Sabi nila Monday to Friday, 30-minute interval. So baka na-miss natin. 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. 30-minute yung interval. Ay, paano tayo? Ay, saan ba ang sakay dito? Okay, doon pa nga. Saan? Lagot tayo. 30 minutes ulit. Dito. Okay.
So always check for mga tamang sakay.
Again, we need to reduce car dependency. And for Sakay, one way we want to reduce car dependency is for people to know how to commute. Because for many people, one of the barriers to commuting is, figuring out what to ride. Kasi minsan, alam mga ibang tao, nakakatakot magtanong sa mga strangers. Although, Pilipino naman tayo, so we are friendly. Wala masyadong traffic ngayon. Di pa kasi bukas. It's still 9:41. So, not yet open. Time check. 9:44. Nalagpasan natin yung mga maraming kotse. So, consistent yung travel time using a bike compared to other modes of transport. And, nakapasok, diretso tayo sa loob ng mall. The ideal scenario is that cycling, active transport, and public transport, they are complementary. Hindi yung parang, mag-bike ako, hindi na ako mag-jeep. Or mag-jeep ako, hindi na lang mag-bike.
Time check, it's 9:50. We're about to turn left to Wilson. Jonathan and Will have already long been at the endpoint. Josh and Pao are still at Mother Ignacia.
Kakaalis lang nun nung dumating tayo. Not bad naman actually. Kasi ngayon, dire-diretso naman tayo. Yung problema lang talaga, signages kung saan yung stops.
Morning. Thank you. And how many people are riding each car, taking up so much space? Pero we don't really have a lot of encouragement for carpooling. So it's really everyone's out for themselves. If you're traveling by car, usually parking prices get exorbitant, especially kung nasa CBD ka.
Yeah. I feel like parang driving is still too comfortable that people are not going to want to let go of it that easily.
Really, you need to make the alternatives friendlier.
Oh. Bagong unit.
Ganda! You can survive Manila with that.
Time check, it's 10 a.m.
Yung journey namin dito, pinapag-usapan, iniisip namin the whole time is there are so many things we could do to make the roads safer and friendlier for everyone.
Public transport should be systematic, needs to be accessible, needs to be predictable, needs to be reliable.
Let's go.
Init.
Oh, may payong ako. Thank you. Time check, 10:35 na ngayon. Took us 1 hour and 15 minutes. More than 30 minutes, hintay ng bus. After nun, dire-diretso. Oo nga eh.
Tapos lakad din, bali parang 50% pag-iintay, 40% commute, tapos 10%
10%
lakad. Pero ayun, pag tirik yung araw talaga, papawisan ka.
So, may pros and cons talaga siya. Yung pros niya is, pwede kang, honestly, habang nakasakay ka sa mga bus, pwede kang magpahinga. Yung cons is, marami kang uncertainty. So, kailangan medyo malaki yung buffer mo. I think in general, people should give it a shot kasi it's not as bad as everyone thinks. For people in charge of public transportation, please try doing more data-driven things. Try to, I think, kailangan talaga natin ayusin yung routing kasi kaya tignan mo naman to, sobrang pawis. So, bakit may mga ganong area in Metro Manila sa density natin ng tao? Masyado tayong focused on cars.
This concludes Amazing Commute Episode 7. So we invite you to try out Sakay if you're looking to do public transportation to help contribute lessen to the traffic in Metro Manila. So, and you don't know how to take it, so go to Sakay.ph. It's available on web, Android, and iPhone. What we want to do as Sakay is to make public transport commuting better, more reliable, and more informative for people all around through data-driven analytics and making sure that we can help operators keep their routes up to date and keep their operations going smoothly.
Thank you for watching. If you have any routes or trips that you'd like to suggest, please share them in the comments. And stay tuned for the next episode.
Yeah.